Shalawam, Shalawam, Yasharah, this the brother Aran at GMS Fort Wayne, back with another edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well, and peace and blessings to the sincere Akimar pushing his truth. To you I say Shalawam. Alright, this lesson is going to be on how riches won't save you. You know, you got a lot of Jakes out here, man. And when I say Jake, I mean all 12 of the tribes, from the Negroes down to the Native Americans, who put their trust in riches, man. But at the end of the day, when the day of the wrath of Yahawah comes, you're not going to be able to make a deal with Yahawah. This ain't deal or no deal, man. You know? You're not going to be able to offer, oh, Yahawah, I got 100,000 in cash. Please grant me my salvation. That's not going to be able to work, man. You know? And we're going to get into this lesson right here, Proverbs 11. Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. What is righteousness? Living your life, trying to live your life to the best of your ability that you can, according to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Putting in the work, preaching Yahawah, man. Putting your fellow Israelites up on game. Who doesn't know? We're defenders of the gospel, man. All right. Going to the highways and byways week in, week out, man. Putting in this work. That's what's going to deliver you from death. Now, of course, there's going to be some that are going to be martyrs for the faith. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. For the simple fact, this world is terrible. All right. You got homosexuals everywhere. You got disobedient ass women. You got men who are pussyfoots. Why wouldn't you want to die for the faith, man? Or die for the truth? So if it come down to it, man, it's going to be some, like Yahawah said, that shall be delivered from death, that shall not kiss death. But there's also martyrs too. And the martyrs, the ones who die for the faith, will be raised up first with Yahawah, man. All right. But you're not going to be able to pay Yahawah when he returns on the fathership chariot and get him off your ass. That's not going to happen. All right, jumping down to the 27th verse. Proverbs 11 and 27. He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor. So you need to be seeking the good things, man, which is wisdom. Sophia, these scriptures, man. And continue to put people up on game. All right, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. Verse 28, he that trusteth in riches shall fall. And what do you see Jake doing all around, man? They trusting in riches, man. You got Jake in the game, man, selling drugs, thinking that these dollars thinking that they can't, like the Lord won't take care of them. That they have to get this money, they have to sell that crack or that weed or whatever it may be, just to live or just to get by. That's trusting in riches, man. He that trusteth in riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. You know? And that's going into how Yahawah said he had planted us a noble vine, man. All right. Jump to Psalms 37. And 16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. And what is the little that a righteous man hath? You know? First and foremost, that's speaking about, you know, we're not trying to obtain everything of this world, man. But what we do have is this knowledge and this wisdom, man, that Yahawashi has bestowed upon us, man. You know, through the elders, man. The elders and apostles at GMS, GreatMillstone. You know? So that's better than the riches that many have, man. You know? Verse 17, for the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi upholdeth the righteous. You know? So the ones who out here, you know, rather trust in their own hands and in their own movements in the way that they can attain a dollar or whatever it may be, y'all gonna be broken, man. You know? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is not dealing with that, man. And ultimately that goes back to pride, man. You got too much pride if you feel like you can't survive without being in the game, or you can't survive without obtaining as much money as you can obtain. You know? Alright. So I'm gonna jump to Psalms 49 and start at verse 6. Alright, they that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him. And that's going back into what I was saying earlier in the lesson, how you're not going to be able to pay off Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man, to get off your tail. This day that is coming fastly, that is fastly approaching, man, is the day of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man, the day of judgment. So you think that the Lord is going to save the ones who trust in him, or the ones that try to build up as much money and then offer it to the Lord? That doesn't make sense, man. Read that again. Psalms 49 and 6. They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him. And that's what the men of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi are out here doing. We're out here fishing for the elect, man. Out here redeeming our brothers, man. Salaki, out here redeeming our brothers. You know? Because at the end of the day, that's the goal, man. Bid as many to the marriage. Seal the elect, man. Then the end shall come. All right. Psalms 49 and 8. For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceaseth forever, that he should still live forever and not see corruption. And that's talking about the elect, man. We know that all things come from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. So it's better that our soul gets right with Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and put away these ways of this world than to be out here trying to go from rags to riches, man. You know? All right, we're going to jump to Luke 8 and 24. I'm going to start at 8 and 22. Now it came to pass on a certain day that he went into a ship with his disciples, and that's talking about Yahawashi. And he said unto them, let us go over unto the other side of the lake. And they launched forth. But as they sailed, he fell asleep, and there came down a storm of wind on the lake, and they were filled with water, and were in jeopardy. And they came to him and awoke him, saying, Master, Master, we perish. Then he arose and rebuked the wind and the raging of the water. And that's the power of Yahawashi, man. The power of our big brother, our King, our Lord. And they ceased, and there was a calm. And he said unto them, where is your faith? And they, being afraid, wondered, saying one to another, what manner of man is this? For he commanded even the winds and water, and they obey him. You know? So at the end of the day, you need to be in the fear of the one who's in control of everything, man. You know? And who's in control of everything? Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Yahawah first and foremost, but he gave all power to his son, Yahawashi. All right? And that's what his disciples were there for at the moment, man. To see the glory of Yahawashi and pass it on down to the sons of Israel, man. You know? You rather have that type of power than to have the power that the power of this world, which only money could buy, man. You know? That's why Yahawashi said, let me get it real quick. All right, John 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works. And Salakia, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. You know? So it is more important to retain this truth and this knowledge than try to attain as many dollars that you could get, man. At the end of the day, this money not shit. These aren't even real riches. Real riches can reproduce themselves. You know, real riches is the things that you survive off of, man. You know, that's another way that shows you that this world is all the way off, man. Because they took away all the real resources, gave us paper money to buy the real resources, to buy the real riches of the world, man. You know? Real riches is cattle and minerals and elements and things like that, man. Like salt, you know, gold, etc., etc. All right, I'm gonna jump to 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. All right, the love of money is the root of all evil, man. When you love money, that's the beginning to all other wickedness you could produce, man, or wickedness you chase after, you lust after, man. All right, which while some coveted after, you know, They have erred from the faith. So putting your trust in them riches or putting your trust in the money, you err from the faith, man. You got some brothers who probably was, selling whatever it may be. One leg in, one leg out. But because, they love the money more than they love this wisdom and this knowledge, man, they fell away from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. The Lord bugged them out, man. Or even worse, later on down the line, Yahawashi is going to kill them. The people of this world, the Lord is going to kill them because they love the money more than they love Yahawashi, man. All right. Jumping down to the 17th verse. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches. And that's showing them their sins, man. Showing them where they're going off. The point of this lesson, man. So that you don't trust in uncertain riches. Riches that profit you nothing. Especially in the day of, first and foremost, in the day of the wrath of Yahawah, man. But in the living, the Most High, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy, that they do good, that they be rich in good works. Doing the work of Yahawah, man. Work at increasing your wisdom and your knowledge, man, in these scriptures. Ready to distribute, going on the highways and byways. Doing your YouTube lessons, man. Willing to communicate. Somebody got an answer, Salaki, somebody got a question or something. You tell them the truth, man. You tell them what's really going on. Whether it be a family member, whether it be a close friend for years in the past. Verse 19, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come. All right? And that's the whole point of this lesson. That them riches, that Esau, the so-called white man, has the world chasing primarily Jake, man. Because Jake is the one head over heels for money. That's that time to come, man. So you need to be more worried about chasing the riches of Yahawah, man. All right. That they may lay hold on eternal life. And how do you get eternal life? Coming back to Yahawah, man. All right. From there, I'm going to jump to Ezekiel 7. Ezekiel 7. I'm going to start at 15. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valleys, all of them mourning, every one for his iniquity. And in that day, man, we all going to be worried about, man, is we going to make it or not, man? But at the end of the day, the ones who put in the work and the ones who endure unto the end, them are the same ones that will be saved. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon their heads. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So that gold and silver, this money, it ain't gonna be shit, man. You gonna throw it in the streets because that's how worthless it's gonna be. And it's definitely not gonna be able to deliver you in the day of wrath, man. In the day when the wrath comes, man, of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Ain't no getting away from that. You know? Only the elect will be made blameless. How's the elect being made blameless? Through these works, man. Like we just read in 1 Timothy 6 and 17 down. All right. Ezekiel 7 and 19 again. They shall cast their silvers in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. All right. As in verse 20, as for the beauty of his ornament, he set it in majesty, but they made the images of their abominations and of their detestable things therein. Therefore have I set it far from them. Okay? And I will give it to the hands of the strangers for a prey, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil, and they shall pollute it. Alright? Point of the matter being is that the gold, the money, it will profit you nothing. In the day of wrath, you'll find yourself throwing that shit in the streets, man. People not gonna be looking to, oh, well, let me get $1. I need $1 to do this and do that. No, man. Because it's not going. First of all, the chip is gonna be implemented, man, during those times, man, or mandated. So it's gonna go to a digital currency, man. Your money will be useless. And we know that the chip is the mark of the beast, man. If you take that, it's definitely no hope for you, man. You're going to have to drink of the cup of the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi without mixture. All right. Got 2 more verses, then we're going to end out this lesson. Go to Revelation 18. And I'm going to start at 11. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Which is why you're going to throw that gold and that silver in the streets. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones, and of pearls and of fine linen, and purple and silk and scarlet, and all thine wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of most precious blood, and of brass and of iron, and marble, and cinnamon, and odors, and ointment, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee. Okay? And all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing. So these people, these sellers, man, are going to leave their money makers, man, in the time of the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. It's going to be purposeless. Verse 16, and saying, alas, alas, the great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. Okay, so this Revelations is a whole book about prophecy, man, and this will come to pass. These riches are gonna come to naught. Riches won't save you in the day of Yahawashi. All right, and every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city? Okay. So, man, by all means, scriptures tell you riches is a defense, man. Or money is a defense. You need to, get your money and take care of what you take care of. But by being the richest man on earth, or or setting a goal to obtain as much money as you can obtain, that's not what you're here for, man. Doing that's gonna shorten your days, man. Yahawah is gonna judge you for that, man. You need to be seeking Yahawah while he may be found. Let me get that for you. Shalakia. Okay. Isaiah 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. And the Lord, this is that grace period, man. The Lord is extending his hand to his people, man. To the elect, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found. While he set up his men to bring out this truth, man, in his holy name, man. You need to be seeking Yahawah while he may be found. Which is right now, because the doors of repentance are closing, man. How do we know that? Because we see the signs around us, man. You got wars and rumors of wars. You got uprisings of the people with these different riots. You got different pestilences and famines, man, coming. And these things are happening quick, man. Quick. Humble down and come to a man of understanding, a man of Yahawah right now. Because soon the Lord will close the mouths of his prophets, man. And then all hell is going to break loose. Those fishers will be turned into hunters. And we'll be glad to put a lot of Jake to death, man. Because they're not living life right, man. All right. I'm going to end out this lesson right here in Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter. All right, and I'm going to start at 19. Or I'm going to start at 18. I'm going to start at 17, Salakia. For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline. They're talking about wisdom. All right. And the care of discipline is love. And love is the keeping of her laws. And the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And incorruption makes us near unto the Most High. All right. It's the point I want to hear right here. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bring it to a kingdom. You want to be back on top, you need to desire wisdom, man. All right, verse 21. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, You know, riches, the real riches of the world. O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. As for wisdom, what she is and how she came up, I will tell you, and will not hide mysteries from you, but will seek her out from the beginning of her nativity, and bring the knowledge of her into light, and will not pass over the truth. All right, neither will I go with consuming envy, for such a man shall have no fellowship with wisdom. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world, and the wise king is the upholding of the people. All right, receive therefore instruction through my words, and it shall do you good. You know? So if you want to be a king, man, if you want to be considered a rich man, man, first you have to obtain wisdom, man. Okay? Wisdom is what bringeth to a kingdom. Wisdom is what bringeth riches, man. You know? Like it said, but the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. All right, and the wise king is the upholding of the people. Out here, you know, showing Jake that y'all going off. You want things to be better, you got to take a stand, man. I want to end out this lesson by giving all praises, honor, and glory which is due to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well, and peace and blessings to the sincere Akim pushing this truth to you. I say Shalawam.